A little more, give a little bit more. Yeah, awesome.
Where's the other one?
Don't forget the different sizes. The different sides, so it's left and right, so it might be different. Have to go by the paint, yeah, by the marker.
What if I clamp your hand in there? I cut your finger off.
It's probably bending the
Did you watch any of the Saw movies?
yes,
All of them?
all three of them. 4 or 5 is crafts.
Fuck no, dude. No way. You gotta watch all of them. They're not crap.
That's a sick, movie.
They're not crap.
There's no, what's the philosophy of the movie? What's the message of the movie? I just can't get, I don't get it.
Don't fuck with somebody that's gonna fuck with you. I don't know. Don't be a bad person.
I don't think in the movie's about that, being bad or good. He just choose random people and just...
No, we did not choose random people. None of them he chose. One of them. Number 2, he chose random people because that guy was fucked up and he was trying to be a copycat. But, what? Oh. Yeah, Saw rules. All of them.
I only watched the first 3 and then I stopped watching.
No, dude, you gotta watch all of them. I have them all on Blu-ray. I love them. Awesome. Love Saw. Go over more?
I'm sorry?
Go over more?
Yeah, the same as the same exact way, yes.
No, you want me to cut more of the line off?
Oh no, it's fine. Yeah, plus minus is fine. I can adjust the bracket. I can send it. I can send it off. I can adjust it after. Awesome. Then I can chop these things off, and that's it. And the bracket's almost done. I mean, not done. I have to make holes, drill, and stuff.
How do I write this on my timesheet?
Oh, they're on. Here I'm taking the wheels off, so I can measure the hanger and see what's the distance between the hanger holes, so I can measure and cut the aluminum bracket and match it with the hanger. The distance of the hole has to perfectly match the hangers holes. If it's a little bit slightly off, let's say a millimeter or 2, or let's say 1/16 of the inch, then because of the vibration, excessive vibration, the bolts will loosen up, and the bracket, the entire thing, the entire assembly will start moving and eventually will come loose. I think you'll definitely feel that while you're riding, if something is getting loose. I pretty much felt once the screws that hold the motors, the M4 screws, actually came loose, and you can definitely feel the difference in the traction, the way the motors act. You can definitely feel that. So you have to make sure you use Loctite, and all the holes, the bracket holes and the hanger holes, are perfectly lined up, and you use washers and all the necessary hardware. So here I have the bracket, and after I cut everything, I'm matching the holes. And here's the Bridgeport. Here the aluminum I actually purchased, I could not find a 1/4 inch thickness with a 90 degrees opening. They all come with that circular bevel, or I don't know how you call that. So I had to use Bridgeport in order to cut and make a perfect 90-degree angle And besides that, I decided to just shave a little bit off from each side. I believe a 1/4 inch thickness is just way too much for the bracket, but 1/8 or 3/8. 3/8 is too much, and 1/8 is just not strong enough. So 1/4 inch was perfect. So here I am, turning the Bridgeport on, and here I'm cutting the excess I was mentioning earlier about. Actually, this is the Bridgeport I used for making the hangers for the longboard, the aluminum tubes. I forgot the measurements of the tubes, but this is my second time using the Bridgeport, and the first time, as I was saying earlier, was when I used it for making the longboard hangers. The motor mounts was made on a water jet, and it took me about 4 to 5 hours to make the first bracket. Second bracket, it took me about 2 hours, maybe 2 hours and a half, and the third one was even faster. So the more you work, the faster and the better you get. Actually, I had fun working with the Bridgeport. It's dangerous, but it's fun. It's pretty cool. So having a bracket that's perfectly 9 degrees, I mean each side, the base and the horizontal side and the vertical side has to be perfectly flat. So when it sits on the hanger and those small extrusion for the holes for the screw that actually holds the disc brakes, it has to sit there flat. So when you tighten up the screw with the bolt, right, it is touching both sides perfectly, and it's not moving anywhere. Now I'm going for the vertical side, and I'm going slowly so it doesn't bite more on one side compared to the other. And the handle has a circular thing that actually it pops out, so you have to make sure you push to the left and then you start moving. So once you do the first 2 passes and you move to the horizontal side, it is much easier. The bit I think was 1/2 inch or 3/4. Actually, the base side it bites in more and it goes faster. So here I finished the process. Let's see how it came out. Yeah, it looks good. So here's the final mount with all the pieces assembled. The motors, the Castle speed controllers. And you can see here I put the side, I made a notch for the bolts. So it goes over perfectly flat. I use 3 screws for each side, which is enough. And here's the final assembly with the belt drive and the wheels. Here's the complete hanger, springs, and the base plate. This is how I made my MBS mount. If you have any questions or suggestions, please post below. Like, share, and subscribe if you find this video informative. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.